Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. Today we'll look at the rapid sand filters. So they are also called as aka the mechanical filters. And are another method of large scale purification of water. They are large scale purification of water. So there are two types of rapid sand filters. That is, they can be gravity type. Gravity type is example being the Patterson filter. Then comes the pressure type. In terms of pressure type, it can include the candy filter. So now let's look at the steps to purify water, and this is with the rapid sand filters. So let's look at the steps. First is the coagulation. The coagulation, it includes, there is raw water. So the raw water is first treated with chemical coagulation. So there is raw water. So this raw water, it is treated with the chemical coagulant. So chemical coagulant such as the alum. Then comes the rapid mixing. There is rapid mixing. So the treated water then undergoes violent agitation. Treated water, it undergoes a violent agitation, and this will be in mixing chamber. So this will be in case of the mixing chamber, which allows complete dissemination of alum. So it allows the complete dissemination of alum, and this is throughout the bulk of water. This is throughout the water bulk. Next, there is flocculation. In flocculation, there is a slow and gentle mixing of water. The slow as well as the gentle mixing of water. The slow, gentle mixing of water. This is in the flocculation chamber. This is in the flocculation chamber. And this will be done for 30 minutes. So after it's done for 30 minutes, it results in a thick as well as a copious flocculate, and this is of the aluminium hydroxide. Next comes the sedimentation. So the coagulated water is moved into the coagulated water. It is moved into the sedimentation tanks. So you move it in the sedimentation tanks, and while detaining it for 2 to 6 hours. So you detain it for 2 to 6 hours, and this will result in settling down of the flocculant. So it results in settling down of the flocculant along with the impurities and bacteria. So along with the impurities as well as the bacteria. This is basically to remove, this is to be removed before the filtration takes place. So you remove it before the filtration takes place. So let's look at what is happening in filtration. So the partly purified water is then subjected, so you can call it partly purified water. So this is then subjected to rapid sand filtration. So you have rapid sand filtration. So there are the filter beds. So the effective size of the sand and the particle grains is about if you look at the effective size, and these are the sand and grains, it is about 0.4 to 0.7 mm, and the depth of the sand is about 1 meter. So the depth of the sand is about 1 meter, and it has a graded gravel below it. There is a graded gravel below. So as the filtration is done, so as the filtration is done, the alum floc which has not precipitated is held back. The alum block, it is not filtrated, it is held back by sand. It is held back by sand. And this is by the sand bed, and this forms a layer which absorbs. So a layer is formed. This layer, it adsorbs bacteria and also the impurities. So when the loss of head in a rapid sand filter approaches, so when the loss of head, there's loss of head, this is in a rapid sand filter RSF, it approaches the 7 to 8 feet. The filter, it needs to be cleaned. The filter, it has to be cleaned, and this process is known as the backwashing. So what is backwashing? Backwashing is done by reversing the flow of water. So you reverse the flow of water, and this is through sand bed. It dislodges the impurities. This dislodge of the impurities and also cleans the bed. The skill labor is needed for this purpose, so you use a skill labor. So what are the advantages of the rapid sand filter? The rapid sand filter, it does not need storage of water before it's treated. So it does not need storage and does not need storage before treated. Next will be it occupies less space. So it occupies less space when compared to the slow sand filters. So when compared to slow sand filters, then the filtration process, if you see, it is more rapid. It is more rapid than the slow and sand filters. It is easy to wash and clean, easy to wash as well as clean. Then it is also more flexible. It is more flexible in the operation.